This is a sunny Friday morning on the Bohus trail, right where section 7 starts, which means just north of Kungälv. This is early March, which means it's still pretty cold, but this is the first night I'll actually spend out in the woods on the trail. So I'm really looking forward to that.
För trollen i bergen.
Ja, det ska vi. Right, so day 3 of Bohusleden. This time we're starting where I left off on day 2. So this is Hallandsleden, and today the goal is to get to Jonsered. Masthuggskyrkan här borta också.
Så vi går på William Gibsons väg.
Okej.
Fabriken startade 1834.
Och det var han som ägde fabriken då också? Ja.
Han ägde allt där.
Okej.
Ja, ha det så trevligt.
Ja, ha det jättebra. Hej då.
Se upp för trollen i bergen.
Ja, det ska vi. So yeah, we just met a nice man there who gave us a bit of a history lesson about Jonsered. This is the heart of Vettlefjell Naturreservat. Very close to Kungälv, and this right here is the ruins of Bohus Festning. This was the Swedish-Norwegian border right here. The fortress was actually built by the Norwegian king as a way to protect the border. This is a sunny Friday morning on the Bohus trail, right where section 7 starts. So I found this windbreak right here by the lake. I think it's called Tvängen. I still have ways to go up to Ålevattnet. Cabin called Bottenstugan up there. So we'll see. So this is now far enough into the woods to be considered a wilderness area, and it's the biggest one in southwest of Sweden. It's called Svartedalens Naturreservat. Check out this view. Finally here. So that is Ålevattnet right there, and this is the cabin. Not surprisingly, it looks empty. I just walked a kilometer or so from the cabin, and I did find firewood as well. So really happy now to just kind of put up camp here, make a fire, and then have dinner. Finally morning, after a long and cold night.
I did sleep okay, actually. And this is my view from the bedside.
So this is the heart of Svartedalen. It's a, I don't know what it's called in English. It's urskog in Swedish. I think wild woods, which is really old wood that's untouched by humans. And there's certainly a lot of animal species that thrive here. I just saw a deer family back there, just beside the trail, and they ran off as soon as they saw me. I saw a mink back there. I've seen woodpeckers, and there's these, trails all over the place. Good place for a much needed rest here by the lake Djupevattnet. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm already past my 20-kilometer mark since this morning. And I have about 5 more to go, I think, to get up to Hallandsleden. I can see the road from up here, so this is where I'll stop for this time, and basically just come back to Hallandsleden and continue the trail from here next time. So this is Bredfjället naturreservat, and I think this is the lake Stora Vektorn, and it's somewhere in the middle of Trail 11. I'm by the lake Stora Galten and something called Lindjärns Church, which apparently was some sort of bandit nest a long time ago. And there's also supposed to be some sort of grave from the Bronze Age. I think somewhere here. I couldn't find it, but 3,000 years old. It's pretty cool when you think about it. So camp is set up. Time is around 6:30. As you can see, it's still snowing, so it feels really good to have the tarp and everything set up. Soon time to get the stove up and running to cook some noodle soup for dinner tonight. So it's almost 6 a.m. and I'm already breaking camp. And as you can see, it's a lot of frost that settled during the night, so it was a cold night for sure. But I had plenty of coffee and hot porridge, so I'm all good. Soon time to hit the trail again and continue up towards Uddevalla. It's a nice and quiet morning in Bäveån, I think it's called, this nature protection area. Trail number 13, somewhere in the middle there. The sun just came out. Nice. Walk trail number 14 now. Probably spend the night somewhere around Metsjön. And then tomorrow just keep on going towards Munkedal. Well, this is the end of a long day. I made up camp and cooked some rice dish and had dinner But yeah, it's supposed to be really cold tonight. I think 3 degrees below -3 Celsius. So yeah, I've stacked up on some extra layers, and I brought a thermos of hot water into the hammock. So hopefully I'll be fine. Alright, I think that's it for now. Good night. So backpack is packed up. I've regained my body heat, and so I'm ready to get going again. The water that I had prepared for breakfast was frozen in the pot, so everything kind of just took a bit longer. This is mid-April, so I'd say this is pretty cold for the season. Although it is typical that there's a really big temperature difference during the day and the night. So keep that in mind if you're walking this time of the year. My water system is all frozen up, and I think it's still around 0 degrees. So I'm not sure if it's gonna warm up anytime soon. Alright, so these 3 days are coming to an end. They've been 3 really good days. Definitely full days of hiking. Nearly 80 kilometers in total. 75 to 80 somewhere. Close to Kås, and now we're trail number 15 stops, and that's where I'll exit off to Munkedal, where I'll continue next time basically.